Nasruddin blurted out, "Good heavens, sir, don't write so quickly. I can't follow what I'm saying myself." It's a funny little story, but it shows how often we get caught up in our own speed. We find ourselves racing to keep up with schedules, demands, and routines without tuning in to how we really feel. The world has taught us to live by the clock rather than by our inner sense of balance. Yet the body has a wisdom all its own. If you learn to hear it, truly hear it, you'll discover a kind of discipline that doesn't feel forced. It arises effortlessly from understanding your body's natural rhythms. Learning from the body. For many years I experimented in all sorts of ways, waking at 3 in the morning, then 4, then 5, then 6, until I realized there is a natural window for my body to wake up. If I rise during that window, I feel energized and fresh throughout the day. But if I ignore my body's signals and force myself up at the wrong time, I feel off kilter no matter how many hours I've slept. Modern physiology points out that everyone's temperature dips a couple of degrees during a certain 2-hour span each night. Those 2 hours are your deepest sleep. If you wake up right in the middle of that window, your whole day can feel groggy and muddled. But if you wake once that window is done, you greet the morning rested and alert. The trick is to find the exact rhythm that matches your unique biology. Someone else might jump out of bed at 5 a.m. without any trouble. You might need 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. We're not mass-produced. Each body is its own small universe. The only discipline that matters. We usually adopt somebody else's rules. Maybe a yogi in ancient times declared that 3 a.m. is the holy hour. So generations of followers have tried to rise at 3 a.m., feeling half dead all day, then blaming themselves for not being spiritual enough. There's no need to feel guilty about not fitting into a rule book designed for someone else. Pay attention to your signals. When do you wake up most naturally? What foods does your body really crave? How much movement do you need? If you ask yourself sincerely and observe, you'll create a gentle discipline rooted in nature, not in social expectations. I have my own food preferences now, discovered through trial and error. The cook sometimes finds it strange that I can eat the same thing every day, but if it suits the body, it never feels repetitive. Repetition only feels dull if what you're repeating doesn't truly nourish you. If a certain dish or rhythm fits perfectly, you'll be satisfied each time. Nasruddin famously threw his dinner plate at the wall one night, exclaiming, "I hate baked beans." His wife was shocked. "But Monday you liked them, Tuesday you liked them, Wednesday you liked them, and Thursday you liked them. Now suddenly you say you hate them." When the choice isn't aligned with real needs, the body rebels sooner or later. Being in touch with health, not just illness. We notice our body most when something goes wrong. A headache or stomachache grabs our attention. But when the body is in harmony, we often ignore it. Learning to sense its well-being is a subtler art. When you feel warm sunlight on your face, pause a moment to actually feel it. When you walk in the grass barefoot, notice the cool softness. If you only notice your body when there's pain, you miss the vibrant, healthy energy that's present all along. Try lying in the sun with eyes closed. Feel the warmth soaking into your muscles and bones. Sense that life-giving glow. Or immerse yourself in a cool river or the ocean and notice the gentle caress of water. The more you become aware of what's happening now, the more the body feels like a sacred gift rather than a nuisance. Movement as meditation. Some people do best with moving meditations, running, swimming, dancing. Movement naturally keeps you awake, so your mind is less likely to slip into drowsiness. But there's a catch. Don't let it become mechanical. If you run the exact same route at the exact same speed every day, eventually your body can go on autopilot while your mind drifts off. That's not meditation. That's habit. Remain a beginner no matter how many miles you've run. If running becomes too automatic, switch to swimming or dancing. The key is not the particular exercise, but whether it makes you alert and fully alive. You'll notice, during a good run, how thoughts calm down and you become present with each stride. It's as if there's no energy left to spin the wheels of worry in your head. You're too busy actually living. Even if you can't run one day, maybe you're ill or the weather is bad, you can still imagine running while lying on your bed. Visualize your favorite path, smell the trees or the ocean breeze, and feel your lungs expand. You might be surprised to find those same moments of stillness and awareness bubble up just by imagining the rhythm of your feet on the ground. Relaxation, not forced concentration. Real relaxation isn't just closing your eyes or flopping on the couch. You have to ease into it. At night, find a comfortable chair and truly settle in. Notice any tension in your shoulders or your knees. Maybe place a gentle hand where it hurts and speak softly to your body. It's okay. Relax now. You might feel silly talking to your knee or shoulder, but it works. The body is a wonderful organism that responds to kindness far better than force. Then bring attention to your breathing. Just let it be. Don't push it or hold it. Let it rise and fall softly. Watch the breath come in and out. If you doze off, fine. If you stay awake, that's also fine. The point is to stay friendly with your body, never forcing it like a stubborn beast. Smoking and the urge to suckle. You might wonder about habits like smoking. People can wrestle with cigarettes for years trying to quit, often in vain. Sometimes the roots go back to something as simple as not getting enough comfort in infancy, missing out on that nurturing from a mother's breast. The adult lights a cigarette to soothe an old longing. So, one approach is to return to the simpler habit. Start by sucking your thumb if you need to. Yes, it sounds silly. And watch smoking gradually fade. Then move from thumb sucking to, say, a baby's milk bottle. It might look absurd, but after a while, even that will no longer be needed, and the inner child finally feels content. If you try to force yourself to quit smoking without addressing the deeper childlike need, you often replace one habit with another. Alternatively, you can turn smoking into a deliberate ritual. Don't hide or rush it. Set up a little smoking corner in your home. Treat each cigarette as a slow, mindful ceremony. Take it out of the pack gently. Notice your breath. Each puff is unhurried. Each exhale is watched with awareness. You might be amazed to find that one day the urge quietly disappears on its own, without any forced battle. Finding strong food, not just tempting food. Leonard Pearson talked about two kinds of food. Strong food, which your body genuinely needs, and inviting food, which just lures you because it's there in front of you. If you constantly eat inviting food in large amounts, you'll feel oddly unsatisfied and keep craving more. But if you close your eyes, ask yourself what your body truly wants, and then honor that desire, eating it slowly, savoring the taste, you'll feel contentment and stop overeating. Take a moment before each meal to pause. Check in. What do I really feel like eating? Not what you think you should eat, nor what happens to be on the table, but what your body really hungers for. This simple act cultivates a respectful relationship with food. And when you do eat, chew more, taste more, enjoy the texture more, let it become a small celebration of flavors, not a frantic race to fill your stomach. Getting better sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, pick a consistent time to go to bed. Let's say 11 at night. Make that your unwavering bedtime no matter what. Next, before bed, do something physical to release tension. Dance wildly for half an hour, or anything else that lets your pent-up energy out. Follow that with a warm bath so the body can fully relax. Then have a little bit of something warm, hot milk or herbal tea, and climb into bed without reading or watching TV. If sleep doesn't come immediately, it's okay. Just watch your breathing. In, out, letting the gentle monotony lull you. And if you have one of those nights where you're still awake, resist the urge to get up, flip on the lights, or rummage through the fridge. Stay in bed and remain calm. Even if you don't fall asleep, lying quietly can bring almost as much rest as actual sleep. Over time, the body will discover the new rhythm and settle into deeper, healthier rest. Here. Emptying the mind. Sometimes the mind feels like it's humming with endless chatter at night. You can try a simple half-hour babble session before sleep. Turn off the light, sit on your bed, and speak nonsense. Whatever sounds pop into your head. It can be gibberish or made-up language, or even random bits of speech from the day. Get dramatic if you like. Nobody's listening except you. This releases mental clutter that would otherwise keep churning as you lie in bed. After you unload this mental noise, you'll likely slip into sleep with ease, because your mind no longer has to do all that clearing on its own. Surrendering to rest. If you ever feel utterly exhausted, try an experiment of doing nothing for 7 days. No reading, no TV, no radio, no intense conversations. Just eat, then lie down again. Eat and rest. You might think you'll get bored out of your mind, but in that stillness, your system can deeply renew itself. By the end of the week, you'll be itching to get up and do something, full of fresh energy and mental clarity. It's like hitting a giant reset button. In short, be gentle with yourself. Be open to the signals of your body when it wants to wake, how it wants to move or eat, when it craves stillness. Don't force yourself to follow someone else's script. Through simple moment-to-moment awareness, you uncover the unique harmony that was there all along.